We go to 149.
So it'll be Alvarez and Solomon. Jordan Williams, the other questionable wrestler, 149, but it will be Alvarez. Going up against Finn Solomon, the redshirt freshman from Murraysville, Pennsylvania.
And you have to wonder, some of that comes out with that jump, that the 13-0 lead, right? If perhaps somebody else has a different result, maybe they bring out, you know, the other wrestler there with Williams, but with a 13-0 lead, get Alvarez out on the mat.
Alvarez starting his collegiate career in 2019.
Nice job by Solomon, being able to take what was given to him, get the opening takedown.
So a strong start for Solomon, and this Pittsburgh crowd comes to life for really the first time so far tonight. Solomon, the transfer from NC State, went 16-3 as an unattached wrestler and redshirted. We talked to Coach Gavin about him a little bit earlier on in the week. He said he's a gritty, tough kid with a real desire to win. And his techniques and tactics have really come a long way. He said he wanted to come back to Pittsburgh, and he's making an impact early on at 149, the 26th ranked wrestler in that division.
Solomon here with that 3-1 lead. Trying to go in, bear hug. Who comes out on top of this? They end up breaking free. Alvarez looked like he was in a little better position there.
Sammy Alvarez's first time competing since December the 17th. Competed at 133 and bumped up to 141 in 2022.
Gets in on the ankle to Solomon. Good job by Alvarez getting in on the ankles of Solomon. Good reactive wrestling here. Who's going to come out in this funk roll scenario?
So Alvarez gets the 3 on the takedown, and all of a sudden he's got a 4-3 lead over Solomon.
Keith Gavin grabbed the brick for a second, but elected to not throw it out. I think it's because of the count. You know, Solomon was on his back for too many counts. That's how he got the takedown.
Last time out, Solomon went 2-1 at the collegiate duels. A strong showing overall for the Panthers, but
second caution. You gonna hit him again? Another. Solomon trying to turn in. Time is going to be the question here. Turns in. He's close to getting that reversal. Alvarez trying to hold on to that leg.
As period 1 comes to an end, there will be no points awarded for Solomon. Crowd doesn't like it.
Yeah. Solomon with that opening takedown. But this is the one here that back exposure was too long, which is what led to that takedown. Yeah, right at the end there, they're saying he had a hold of that leg, so didn't get the point escape.
Solomon trying to get the escape point here on the second.
Good job rolling through off that leg going in. Still saying he has control. I don't know how. He's just holding onto the hip. Both guys are facing each other.
Yeah, wow. Surprised there were no points awarded there.
Yeah, I thought he would have had one once he turned into him. But they didn't give the escape. Saying he still had that arm around the hip. Again, looked like he had turned enough to face him.
Alvarez controlling ride time at 1:15 and change. With just over a minute left here in the second period. Sammy Alvarez, career 28-7 record in duels.
Able to break free here, and there's the one.
So Solomon does finally get the escape point to tie it up at 4. As we head down the stretch run in period number 2.
Justin on the edge of the mat. Ankle grab by Alvarez, trying to pull him back in. Now Solomon grabbing that ankle. No points yet. Still has 15 seconds to try to get this 2. Legs laced. Lost that leg lace, and now getting in on the legs, and there's a takedown right on the edge of the mat.
And with time winding down in the second, the 3 goes to Alvarez, and he'll lead 7-4 heading into the third. So a lot going on there in period number 2, Greg.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of good back and forth wrestling. Solomon saw the opportunity with that ankle pick. It looked like he was going to close in and get it. Got the leg laced there, but still holding that ankle was Alvarez, and able to get Solomon up off his shoulder and get the takedown. And that's a huge, huge takedown for Alvarez.
Sammy Alvarez measured in his last time out against Carter Young.
It changes the complexion of the match, because now, you know, Solomon would have had to try to ride a bit, and now he's got to give the escape. Riding time is in his favor, is Alvarez. Solomon, I'm not sure what happened there. Just gave him the legs, and I don't know if you want to get into this funk roll situation, but Alvarez is trying to come out the back door here.
Alvarez goes low on Solomon. So he might try and get him on his back for a second there, but gets the 3-point takedown, and now you're in major decision territory if you're Alvarez.
Yeah, you're almost securing that riding time point, which would give you the major decision. Now you just got to ride for a minute.
And Alvarez will secure the ride time point.
Without Williams wrestling, you thought, okay, maybe Pitt's going to have an opportunity here. And then if they end up giving up a major decision, it's going to be a big blow to these Panthers in this duel, because they needed this victory. Now stalling call on Solomon.
And Greg, we were coming in thinking Jordan Williams was going to be the guy. All of a sudden, you get Sammy Alvarez out on the mat, and he's putting him in a really good spot.
Solomon's got to get some movement here underneath. Final 10. He's going to try to sit in. Force Alvarez. Not going to be able to. Ride time point will give him a major decision.
A major decision for Alvarez, off the bench and into the box score.
It's 17-0. Now Oklahoma State.
So Oklahoma State in the lower weights here really wreaking havoc on this Panthers team. It was Alvarez, and before that it was Jamison. Cowboys in control.